Alliance in 3, 2, 1, rebuild.
Match 54 is off. 39-40 making a splash into the neutral zone, and then coming back over to join their partner, the Conductors, to score a lot of fuel into the hub for the Red Alliance. Over on blue, all three robots are working on emptying their hoppers, and it looks like we have a level 1 tower climb from the quadrangles, helping contribute to the Blue Alliance's auto score of 40 points. Red earned 61. They have a slight lead now, 39-40, trying to beat 94-91 back over to the red zone and get out of the Conductors' way as the Conductors shepherd more fuel over to the Red Alliance's zone. 94-91 looks to be lasering in on Cybertooth as their opponent of choice to play defense against, but it does look like Crypto Creek is having some problems connecting. Good news for the Red Alliance as they are now have unfettered access to their Alliance's hub to be able to unleash fuel into their hub to extend their lead. Red Alliance is up 120 with 1.5 minutes in play. Cybertooth trying to fit in another cycle along with their partners, Gold Standard, before their shift ends. And now the blue side is taking their turn to score into their hub. Quadrangles is doing their signature move of driving along the driver's station wall and scoring with their turreted shooter while they intake more fuel. It's working very well for them. They're also partnered with HBR, who's scoring side by side with the Quadrangles. That's going to help Blue take the lead and get to within 100 fuel of earning the Energize ranking point. 45 seconds remaining. Quadrangles continuing to use their turret shooter to score and shoot fuel back onto the Blue Alliance's side of the field to prep for their next shift. Over on red, they're facing a little bit of defense against Crypto Creek. 94-31 playing counter defense to try and free up space for Cybertooth to continue scoring and the Conductors to do the same. 20 seconds remaining. Red Alliance is up, but only by about 15 points. They need to be able to increase their lead to get this win. 17-47, trying to get another cycle in along with their partners. Looks like Quadrangles, 2-1. The win, they earn 243 points to Red's 236. That's going to bump up a few of those blue bots in the rankings and knock down those 3 red robots as a result. Congratulations to our winning Blue Alliance teams.